Hey everybody, I'm back with another tutorial. I'm a little low on the voice because I've been battling a cold, but I hope you enjoyed this. The look is using some really fun pigments and my new purchase of the Lorac Pro 2 palette. I already primed my eyes. I'm sorry I forgot somehow to film that, but I just used the primer that was included with the Lorac Pro 2 palette. And here I'm going to pick up the color Buff and just start to highlight underneath my brow. Next, I'm using the color Nectar, and that is going to go and start building the transition color. Next, I'm using Plum, and I'm just going to take one of these tapered brushes and start defining out the crease. It's okay if this product gets more into the lid because we're going to blend it out anyways. Like right now, blend, blend, blend. And blend a little more if you're not satisfied with it like I was. Next, I'm taking this Inglot Pigment in number 85. You can also use Max Blue Brown. And I'm just going to start patting it. So this is like the super important technique with applying pigments. You pat them onto the lid. And again, you just blend it out. You want a very seamless look, of course. Next, I'm going to use that same plum color and that same tapered brush to start building that outer V of the look. And again, I'll blend so there's no harsh line. Now taking the color Beige from the same palette, I'm going to pop this color into my inner corner. Wow, I'm getting tucked. Now using Lucky from Urban Decay Vice Palette 3, this nice goldy bronze, I'm going to run that along the lower lid with a pencil brush. Now using Blitz from the original Urban Decay Vice Palette, I'm using that color more towards the inner part of the lower lid. It'll give it a very great pop. I'm going to blend Plum onto the lower lid so it finish out that V by dragging it to that lower lid and connecting it all. If you can't tell, I'm kind of a perfectionist. Now just to brighten the waterline, I'm using my NYX Wonder Pencil in Deep. This is absolutely my favorite. It looks so great and it's such a better alternative to a white pencil. And I applied my lashes off camera, but I'm just using the L'Oreal Miss Manga mascara and I'm going to pop that onto the lower lashes. Gotta get every little hair. I can't make myself laugh too much or I'll cough. Now just I'll apply the concealer to the underline. I'll also kind of use it to clean up any leftover smudginess from the eyeshadows and make it a little bit more crisp, and also get rid of the dark circles that having a cold causes. Yay. And again, I just pat the concealer on and then drag it out. I like to build a lot of coverage versus using a lot of product. Now I'm going to dab on my foundation. You can use any foundation of your choice. Mine, of course, is the Bobbi Brown Long Wear Even Finish. I think that's the name. I use it in every other video, so if not, I'll link it down below. And then I just blend it out with a damp beauty blender. You know the theme is always blending, right? I wonder how weird I'm gonna sound since I'm sick. So, I apologize. But I had to film. I really wanted to. That was the worst part about being sick. Now I'm using my Anastasia contour kit in medium to tan, and I'm going to take that color Espresso and start carving out my contour. Again, this is something that you can build your coverage, well, build the contour layer. So I usually don't start out with a lot of product, but I will build that up to the intensity that I like. Now I'm taking 10K, the highlighter in that palette, and I'm going to use a fan brush and dust that throughout the high points of my cheekbones and my nose, down to my chin, everywhere. I just like to glow. It really should be called like 18 karat. It's so bright. And now I'll take Espresso again in a small blending, well, a small contour brush, and use that to define out my nose. Now I'm taking MAC Soar lip liner, and I'm going to run that across my lips. It's like the infamous Kylie Jenner lip liner, I guess, that and Whirl, but whatever, it's such a great color. And just like in other times I've used this, I usually just fill my whole lip with the liner. I don't just do the outline. Now I'm going to take my Milani matte lipstick in Blissful. This is one of their newer collections everyone's raving about, and I see why. Now I'll just pop that color on over the liner. And then I'll add a little bit of liner to the outer bits to define. Now I'll take the La Femme blush in Framboesia and go ahead and dust that onto the apples of my cheeks. I dust so lightly because this can be a very intense color and you do not need a lot of it. So that's why it's not so much color. And again, thank you for watching. Bye.